And welcome to another video on the Travelling Coffee Cup. Now I do apologise, I did forget to bring the damaged coffee cup with me. I will be getting a new one in the near future. But today's video starts at Warrington Bank Quay. Yes, we're finally heading north up to Cumbria and Northumberland. And what a train to have been behind me. Railway 200, celebrating 200 years of the railways of Great Britain. But unfortunately, that is going that way, and we're going this way. And by the time my train arrives, that will not even be in London, so we're not getting that one. And I've got a feeling it's going to be a Pendolino as well, not one of the new ones. But the silver lining to all of that is we're doing it in first class. Of course I am, it's my birthday, why would I do anything different? So, and best thing is, first class is going to be at the back. Exactly where we're going to be sat, I don't know, because the ticket is any permitted room, so I don't have a set seat. So let's see what happens. But what a way to start the video. Railway 200 Pendolino. We saw it at Piccadilly like a couple of weeks ago, and now we've seen it here. But anyway, enough of me waffling on. Let's see what train we get north.
Avanti West Coast service to London Euston, calling at Nuneaton.
I've wanted to do Avanti West Coast first class for a long time. I did do it once, not videoed because it was rammed and it was dark, so you wouldn't have seen a damn thing. But I thought, do you know what? We need to do it. This is what we're going to do. Now, before we get on the train, I thought I'd say this now, because there's no one around me, and we can say what we need to say. So this train journey, Warrington to Carlisle, split ticketing was, here's the price, £77. If I'd booked it just directly, it'd have been £100. Now, Newcastle to York is this distance apart. Here's the price for first class. That's with LNER, by the way, not with some tin pot train company. Which just makes me question, why is Avanti nearly treble the price? Now, I get distance and all that kind of stuff, but come on. Nearly 100, well, it would have been 100 quid without the split ticketing. Thanks, train pal. 100 quid or 77 quid for first class. There's a reason why we haven't done it before, that's probably the reason why. Anyway, who wants to see another Avanti West Coast Pendolino? Bring you up to speed as to what the plan is. So we're going to have Avanti West Coast from here to Carlisle, first video. Second video, as long as everything goes well, Carlisle to Newcastle, northern. Third video, you'll spot a theme here straight away. Third video, Newcastle Metro. Yes. Fourth video, if I have the time, the newest section of track in the northeast, from Newcastle to, here's where it goes to, through Manners. Finally, a permanent, another train service that goes through Manners. We've been there before. I'll put the link to the video down below from Manners. If we can do train spotting as well. Next video. Newcastle to York. LNER first class. You've already seen the price I paid for that. Bargain. Next video. Keeping that one. Not telling you about that one. You're going to have to wait and see for that. Now, I did look at Newcastle Airport, and it is possible to do. It's just fitting it all in. Because I'm going to be doing a lot of filming, and I'm going to be like, we'll see what we can do. If I can fit it in, we'll do it, because I've seen a few places I can go. And then, see, when I'm coming back to Manchester, because when we're coming back to Warrington, we're coming back to Manchester, I'm coming back on a Saturday, which, obviously, I would be doing, but that lunchtime, Leeds are at home. Between York and Manchester is Leeds. Full train expected. Here's the another part that makes me think, might need to pick an later train. Man United are at home as well. Which isn't the worst thing. I mean, I've been through Old Trafford before on a match day, it's fine. It's the team they're playing against. Sunderland. Now, which train stations between Newcastle and Manchester? Oh yeah, York. So I might need to plan that effectively as well. But yeah, all being well, there's going to be a lot of videos. And I just want to say right now, I sincerely apologise for no Manchester Airport video last week. In fact, no video at all last week. Lots of overtime at work because the Middle East is going to be expensive, guys. But the Manchester Airport video is in the works. And if I can do it, there'll be a Newcastle Airport video in this section of videos as well. Because this channel, over the past few weeks and months, has been train heavy. But if we can get Newcastle Airport in, result. They don't go that quick through Manchester, do they? That was impressive. Next train's ours. Wow, that was quick. They told me that last minute. I literally had to rush to get that in camera, but that was brilliant. GBRF. Straight through. Beautiful.
In about 10 minutes, that will have it. Your Glasgow train is here. Make sure you stood well back, please. Behind me. Anyone who is looking for a seat on your reserved coaches in standard class, coach C, coach G and coach U. C near the front, G and U in the middle.
Right.
So we're going to
Let's go to Carlisle.
And Glasgow Central.
Welcome on board this Avanti West Coast service to Glasgow Central. Calling at. If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text British Transport Police on 61016. We'll sort it. See it, say it, sorted.
So, just got on the train. I only got my first drink. This seat was available. So yeah, we're not on the same type of for Transport Express, we're on that side. Oh well. Don't British countryside, whistling past the window. They said, do you want it before or after Preston? I said after, so whatever we get will be after Preston. What is on what pages in now of that to show you what's in the menu? I think it's actually quite good for the price. So yeah, first stop Wigan, then Preston, and then Penrith, and then Carlisle. So yeah, all being well, we'll get to Carlisle on time.
Note that the on-board shop is closed. The on-board shop is closed. There is a staff changeover at Preston. There's a fresh stock order joining the train at Preston. Once the stock has been put away in the shop will then reopen. So please listen to further announcements once the train departs from Preston. Once the stock has been put away, they will re-announce that the shop will reopen after Preston. Please listen for the announcement on departure from Preston as to when the shop will open. The shop is currently closed due to a staff changeover and a restock of goods. This is Preston on departure from Preston. The train will continue forward towards Lancaster, Penrith, Carlisle and Warrington.
Not expected because we've been to Preston so many times and I've said religiously these platforms here aren't used as often. Well, there's Nova. I clearly don't know what I'm talking about, obviously. So there's going to be a staff change and I'm going to be able to order off this. That's been a really good journey so far. This seat is lovely and comfortable, so it's really sportive, it's brilliant. Sides don't actually move. Because we're bagging in, well, one of the two. We do get a footrest which you can up and down, which is good. That doesn't move. Wireless charging, love it. Also plug and USB. There's your table for four version. It's done that a few times, even though they know the stops, it's not mentioned any stops are stopping at. So, yeah, Preston. So a few more stops to go, and then we'll be in Carlisle. I do hope the weather's better than it is now, because it's a bit grey. But so far so good. As far as I can tell, we're not running late. But yeah, staff change, and I'll be on our way up north, facing south. I mean, although this is a route I have done countless times, I still love seeing the scenery out the window. There's actually better scenery on this side that I actually want to get on camera, because it's like an old viaduct that I see. I'm trying to remember where it is. But yeah, hopefully the rest of the journey will be just as comfortable as the first bit.
Welcome on board this Avanti West Coast service to Glasgow Central. Calling at. If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text British Transport Police on 61016. We'll sort it. See it, say it, sorted.
Food's ordered, and we went for, listen to the name, steak and tilting ale pie. As we're on the train that tilts. Well done about the great use of the words. So let's see what that's like. Don't forget to drink as well. But yeah, so far so good. As I said, I'm really enjoying it. The weather is still grey, but hopefully the rest of the journey will be fine. Just taking off, I'll turn up, and I'll give you my verdict on it, and I'll actually show you it when it turns up as well. But so far, so good. Is it blowing my socks off with the brass? No, but we'll give it time. Just left Preston, we've got Lancaster, Penrith, Carlisle, I think Oxenham as well, maybe, but we'll see what happens. But so far, service is good. Seats nice and comfy, nice and supportive. Train's going like the clappers. But I'll come back as to where I think it fits in the league table. I can confirm it will be higher than Grand Central. But if it's at the top or the middle, who knows? But I suppose we'll say that when we get to Carlisle. Pendolino be together, and it's not gone anywhere near Manchester, so it's actually gone up and down the railway, so the West Coast main line. I've not seen it in Manchester in a while either, so hopefully next time we do a most spectacular video we see it. But again, another Pendolino I don't see that often. Nice to see it here in Lancaster. So we're entering the lakes. Another drink. Why not? No food yet. See what happens with that. Hopefully that turns up in the next half an hour or so. Otherwise, we ain't eating. So yeah. So far so good. Lancaster. Gateway to the lakes. So yeah. And I do plan on taking a train from Lancaster along the west coast, St. Bees, Whitehaven, all the way up to Carlisle one day. Hopefully when the weather's a bit better than this. But yeah, not too bad. It's not LDR level, I'm going to be brutally honest with them. It's not LDR level in terms of everything you get, but we'll see what happens. This train, as opposed to others, the Avanti run as well, didn't have standard premium. 3 first class carriages instead of a standard premium and then a first class. So, well, that makes a difference, I'm not too sure. Let me know in the comments if you know if that makes a difference to the service you get, but so far so good. I mean, I'm enjoying it nonetheless, but when you compare what we got from Edinburgh to Newcastle to this, better than Grand Central. That wasn't hard. Will I do Grand Central again? Nah, I don't know. But LNER, I have put that number 1. If Newcastle to York lets me down, I'll be gutted. See if they can replay it and repeat it as we go over the river here in Lancaster. So I'm going to sit back, relax, drink the beer, and I'll see you later on when hopefully some food will appear. So just between Lancaster and Penrith. We're not stopping up, I'm just going straight through. But the grand reveal, it's arrived. The steak and tilting ale pie. Ready for this? That actually looks really nice. That, by the way, is actually a really nice IPA, I can't lie. What a view out the window to be enjoying this. The lake's whistling past the window. It's in the back of my phone there. Well, yeah, there it is, the Lake District. Beautiful. But I'm going to eat this now, and I'll tell you what it's like. It smells divine. Let's see how it tastes though, shall we? Now, just finished that steak and ale pie. See, finished the plate. Really, really nice. Beautiful. There's the viaduct. Perfect timing. Weather's not changed, but that steak and ale pie was beautiful. Even the red onion accompaniment was very nice. Metal cutlery as well, which I thought was very nice. But yeah, really thoroughly enjoyed that. Really nice. So yeah, I can recommend the steak and the tilting ale pie. Beautiful. This part of the world is gorgeous. Almost as good as Scotland. So I'm gonna go point out the window and you can have a look at some of the beautiful scenery of the Lake District. apparently West Coast put out. Now, first 2 weeks of January, this part of the line closed. But they'll be sending their new trains on the South Carlisle Railway. Now, I've had a look at my rostered days off. We're going to the Ribblehead Viaduct in the first 2 weeks of January to see the Avero go over that viaduct. That'll be mwah. I'll get it from I'll try and get it from the station and below where I got the tornado when it went over, because that, or either or, and when it goes over that viaduct, that's going to look beautiful. Knowing my luck, it'll be shelling it with rain. But we're used to that in Ribblehead. I enjoy it when it's raining, especially there, because it's a beautiful piece of track. It's a beautiful piece of British rail engineering, and that is one of my favourite tracks. South Carlisle, best bit is Ribblehead. Obviously, I would say that I love that viaduct, but we will be going up there in January to see that. That's the plan anyway. Knowing what this country's like, it'll be covered in ice, no trains up to Leeds, and I'll be stuck. We will try though, and if we can do it, we'll do it. Carlisle. After that, Scotland. This train carries on to its final destination of Glasgow. But yeah, the food was good. The brewdog was really nice. Service has been good. But it's the price. I just really can't get over the price difference. Like 70 odd quid or 100 quid for this journey when Newcastle to York's not even 30. I mean, there's not a £40 difference between the two, there isn't. Now, is it because Avanti go from London to Edinburgh and Glasgow and no other carrier does? No. But like from Preston to Scotland, you've got this lot, you've got Transparent Express. And as maligned as Transparent Express can be, last time I was on them and we went from Carlisle down to Manchester, it was brilliant. I just don't see the difference. I don't see where the £40 difference comes from. I really don't. But if you want to do it, you'll pay it, and Avanti know that. So if they were all an even price, LNR's first, TP Express, this one, Grand Central. I think about another one. Because I mean, to finish it off, we've got to do Transport for Wales on their intercity. We need to do that. Cross country we need to do. But we'll see what happens with that. Oh yeah, Great Western Railway. How did I forget? But yeah, I don't see the difference in price, unfortunately. My personal opinion. I paid for this trip myself and everything like that, self-funded. I wanted to do first class, not done it before. Birthday weekend, why not? But yeah, 40 quid. Sidings today. No Lady Penelope, unfortunately. Wonder if it'll be able to get our train across to Newcastle. But here we are, Carlisle. And I think we're on time as well. No, we are 6 minutes late. I feel like I've not been here in such a long time. And to come up on board, that was beautiful. 6 minutes late we were, so I can't even get a slight refund on that, never mind. But yeah, the Carlisle canopy, I think it needs a bit of a wash, but that train, nice and smooth journey up. Believe me, we will not get to the end of this platform before this leaves. But we do need to get up and over and out of the station. So we're going to go across that bridge. Of course we are. Doing a bit of a rebuild by the looks of it. But here we go. I thoroughly enjoyed that journey up to the North Lakes. To start my birthday weekend off. Why not? But that means, as we've now arrived, it's time to end the video. I do hope you enjoyed as much as I enjoyed the whole journey. If you did, don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Hit the notification button for the video, and I will see you in the next one.